What we have here, guys, is we have let h of x equal ax plus 7. A is an element R. What that basically means is A is a number we have no idea what it is. That's all that means, right? A can be a negative number, it can be a decimal number, it can be a fraction. If I change that to A element n, what does that mean? It has to be a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or above. No fractions, no decimals. So when you see A element R, it means that it can be a decimal, a fraction, a minus number, a positive number. Okay? Now, what it says is that when h of minus 3 equals minus 2, find the value of A. Also what this means is that when your input is minus 3, your answer or your output is minus 2. So that's what I have to say. When your input is minus 3, your output equals minus 2. So it's a fairly easy question, okay? So replace all x's. X's are the inputs. So what do we replace x with? Anybody? Minus 3. So we get minus 3a plus 7 equals what? Minus 2. I then isolate minus 3a by bringing the 7 out the other side. Minus 3a equals minus 2 minus 7. Minus 3a equals minus 9. Multiply both sides by minus 1. Divide by 3. A equals 3. You won't lose any sleep over them. Okay? Or maybe you will. Where? Yeah, what you say to I? I think you're thinking about dividing by minus 3. Equals 27. And then, that makes no sense. It still works. Oscar, you're allowed to do anything to both sides, provided you do the same thing to both sides. It maintains the equality. I could multiply them both by 1,000. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Now, 6. This one here. Would you agree? Very similar question. Okay, so also we have to do this time around is anytime, everywhere we see an x, we replace it with a minus 2 because the input is minus 2 and the output answer is minus 6. So when we replace all the x's with minus 2's, and that's going to be minus 2 plus 3. What is minus 2 plus 3? It is just 1, we're adding them. Okay, so you add them together and you get 1. And when you use an input of minus 2, your output is minus 6. Multiply it out. What's 1 times minus 2 plus k? Minus 2 plus k or minus 2 plus k. Isolate k. Minus 6 plus 2. Okay. 10. Okay, number 10. Now, with 10, see, there's, instead of 1 letter, God forbid, there's 2 letters. Okay? Now, when you want to solve an equation that has 2 completely different letters, what type of equation is it and why? I'm going to make a list. Yes, I'm going to make a list of all the types of equations. Right? This one here is referred to as a linear equation. You'll get one x answer. It's referred to as linear. This is referred to as a quadratic equation. You have 1 letter, but you'll get 2 values for the 1 letter. Then finally, there's a third type where you have 2 equations and you have 2 separate letters. This is referred to as a simultaneous equation. You'll have to get the answers for 2 different letters. Because this question asks me find the value of B, find the value of A, maybe I might have to use a simultaneous equation, maybe I won't. But the odds are you will have to use a simultaneous equation. Okay? Not always, but it could be at the time. So here's what's going to happen. Replace all inputs with 0. 0 cubed plus a times 0 squared minus 4 times plus b equals 7. What happens to all of these? They're all zeros. B equals 7. Straight away, change the b into a 7. Move on to the next expression. Replace all x's with 3's. 3 cubed plus a times 3 squared minus 4 times 3 plus 7 equals, what does it equal? What's the output after we put an input of minus 3? Minus 5, exactly. What happens next? 27 plus 6a minus 12 plus 7 equals 5. If you bring the stuff over, you have to bring a lot of stuff over. We tidy, then we bring it over. So 27 minus 12 is 15. 15 plus 7? 22. Oh yeah. So it's 22. 9a plus 22 equals 5. Minus 5. Bring it over to your side. 9a equals minus 5 minus 22. 9a equals minus 27. A equals minus 3 when you divide the 27 by the 9. Okay, what do you think of the standard of the question so far? It's okay, easy to medium I'd say. Okay, now looks like a bit of a step up. 1 second. Hey, now shh. There's two different functions. Okay, the two different functions are f and g. The f of x rule is they want you for whatever your input is, you multiply it by 3 and you add on some random number called a that we don't know the value of. Your g function is basically whatever that a value, you multiply your input by whatever a is. Once you're done doing that, you add on b and then you have your output. Give two key pieces of information. What does the piece to the left mean? Okay, and if you're using the words input and output, what would it mean? If you use an input of 2, your output's going to be 8 for the f function, yes? Okay, so for the f function, when you replace x's with 2's, you get 3 times 2 plus a, which is going to be 6 plus a, and we know the answer is, right? So bring over 6 a equals 2. It could be a simultaneous equation. Question 15 is definitely a simultaneous equation, but this one isn't. Question 15 is definitely a simultaneous equation, but this one is going to work out nicely. What can we do with the a in the other equation now? Turn it into 2. 2x plus b. I haven't replaced the input yet, so I'll do that now. 3 times g of 2 is what, guys? 2 by 2 plus equals 1. 4 plus b equals 1. What does that mean about b? B will equal minus 3. Now that's done. This part's very easy now. All you have to do is replace a and b with, so replace that one with 2. So the f function's now 3x plus 2, because we found out a was 2, didn't we? And what did we find out about the other one? B is, anybody, what's b? So, and you guys can do that one in your sleep. Just replace x with minus 1 and replace x with 4 on the other one, find your answers, okay? It's very easy. The last part, however, isn't that easy, or isn't as easy. Values of x. James, what equation gives you 2 values for x? Simultaneous will give you 1 value of x and 1 value of y. Anybody know the name? Quadratic. X squared, yeah? So if we do this properly, there should be an x squared somewhere. What's a again? A is 2. 2x squared minus 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 3 is, so 2 plus 3 is 5. Minus 5x. Now 2a by b, so 2, which is a, what's a? 2, and b is, what's 2 times 2 times minus 3? Minus 12. And then you're left with a quadratic equation that will give you two answers. However, we have to figure out the reference numbers. Just want to double. So what you say? Oh yes. Minus, yeah. 2 times 12. Daniel, a negative reference number. Do we use two positive or two negatives, or what do we do? One positive, one negative. Can you make a choice? What two numbers would you like to use? 8 and 3. Which one should be the negative one? Minus 8. 2x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 12 equals 0. Check as you go along. Is the last line exactly the same as the previous line before it? Because minus 8 plus 3 is still minus 5. Factorize. 2x into x minus 4. X minus 4 has got to be the other one. And then that's a plus 3 there. Stop. Check again. Takes 7 seconds. 2x by x, 2x squared. 2x minus 4 minus 8x. 3 by x, 3x. 3 multiplied by minus 4 minus 12. Okay. Then proceed to your next step. 2x plus 3. X minus 4 equals 0. Once again, a front and back test should do this. What I mean by this is 2x by x, 2x squared, no bother. 2x by, 3 by minus 4, minus 12. More than likely haven't made any easy errors. That only takes 2 seconds. Now finally at the end you get 2x plus 3 equals 0. 2x equals minus 3, x equals minus 3 over 2. The other one's going to be x minus 4 equals 0, x equals 4. And you're done.